Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. This video is going to be about signs of an immature person. And this teaching is going to show you how to recognize such a person like this. And I'm just going to go on ahead and get into number one. And this is, whenever that you recognize a person who is constantly complaining all the time, every time that you turn around, and this is on a consistent and ongoing basis. And also, in addition to that, this is the same person that is constantly complaining about little and petty stuff that doesn't even need to be complained about at all. And if you find a person who is constantly doing this on a consistent basis, this is a sign of an immature person. And you know the reason why is simply because this person always insists on things going his or her way. If it doesn't go his or her way, then in other words, this particular person will complain about it no matter what. And even also the little and petty stuff that doesn't even need to be complained about at all. And this is the same person who insists on life should go his or her way all the time. And everybody that has common sense understand that life is not going to always go your way. And we understand that we need to suck it up and mature up. And that's what we need to do. But an immature person don't want to grow up. That's what it is in that type of situation, whenever that he or she is complaining constantly all the time. And I want to go on ahead and get into the second one. And this is, whenever that you find a person who does someone wrong or does a group of people wrong and probably does it on a consistent basis. And this is the same person who wants to go and start a conversation with this type of people or with the type of person and then want to act like in front of their presence that nothing ain't even happened at all. And then this is the same person that wants to sit here and don't want to say, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Everything is all right and everything. Whenever that you find a person who is doing this, this is a sign of an extremely immature person. And you know the reason why is simply because that person is always aware of what he or she has done wrong to that person or to a group of people, but always ignore the conviction that is going on inside of his or herself. Always ignoring it. And you know the reason why this person always ignored the conviction is simply because that person has a deep pride problem. Pride does not want to apologize. Whenever that you find a person that does not want to apologize and is aware of their wrongdoing, in other words, that's a sign of a very prideful person. Very prideful person. And you know what the good book says, pride goes before a fall. And I just want to go on ahead and get into the third sign. And this is, whenever that you find a person who doesn't like to be responsible, nor doesn't like to take the responsibility of his or her actions at all, and want to put it on someone else. Whenever that you find a person that doesn't even want to take responsibility, nor take responsibility of his or her actions, this is a sign of an immature person. And you know the reason why is simply because this particular person doesn't like responsibility, doesn't like to take responsibilities of his or her actions, of what he or she has done, and then want to place the blame on someone else. This shows you that the immaturity inside of that particular person. Point blank. And I want to go on ahead and get into the final and the last sign. And this probably might offend a lot of you people. And this is, whenever that you find a person is being corrected for the good, or when someone is telling the truth about this person, and this person is trying to be told something, but always, every time that you turn around, This person always gets into his or her feelings on a constant basis. And whenever that you find a person that cannot be told nothing about his or herself, and it's the truth, and don't even want to examine his or herself, or someone is correcting this person for the good, trying to improve them for the betterment. And if this is going on a consistent basis, every time that you turn around, this is a sign of an immature person. And you know the reason why? It's simply because this person doesn't like to be told nothing. This person always get mad into his and get into his or her feelings. And that's a person that you don't even want to be around. Someone who doesn't like to be corrected for the improvement for the good. Or this particular person, whenever that truth is being exposed about him or her, and this person refuses to examine his or herself, that ain't, and don't even want to examine his or herself at first before getting mad, but just want to get in his or her feelings, that's a person with a pride problem. With a pride problem. So, I'm going to go on ahead and cut this video short. And for all of those who liked and enjoyed this video, I'll give you the invitation to please subscribe to this channel because you'll receive weekly content on a weekly basis. Thank you and have a great and awesome day or evening, people.